y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, this is not going to be my regular backdrop, but a few times I think. But it could be a good one. Um, just for some things. So, especially for just getting set up. So right now I'm still just getting set up. This is my office. I had been having an office upstairs for a while, and then I moved it downstairs. And I forgot why now. I think it's because I was always having to answer the door during the pandemic. But that's actually good for me to get up and walk because my booty hurts so bad from sitting all day. But that is my job, and I'm thankful for my job. And whether I'm working from home or we do also go into the office, I'm still sitting because most of my job is on the computer. And this is my desk. It's a little live edge desk I think I got from online. Actually, I don't remember where. I'm sorry about that, but I don't think it was Wayfair. I have gotten some other pieces of furniture from there. Our kitchen island is from there. And okay, go bark at the thunder. It's thunder and lightning, which I'm shocked they went to bark at it. The good thing is we have these 2 windows put in, and what that does is it lets me look out and see when someone's coming up to the house. So I really like that because it's on the side. But anyway, so I wanted to do some things I've been loving lately, a review. And so I just put them all in a little plastic bag from my dressing area and thought, you ought to take those in there and just show what you've been loving. So, kind of a daily look for when I'm at home, and I always personally like to put on makeup. I never really, even around the house by myself, I always put on makeup every single day. And so that's just me. You don't have to. I believe that God made us beautiful either way, but for me, it's artwork. I enjoy it. And honestly, I personally feel every person, every woman, no matter how beautiful, I feel could use just a touch of, at least a little concealer under the eyes or over, whatever, and a little lipstick. So I like eyes and lips, and then just kind of having a canvas. So I brought also my Old Faithfuls on brushes and just some basics. So the brushes are Sigma brushes, and it's just basically a contour brush. And these to me are the basic eye brushes that you just have to have. If you want me to, I will list them below. Why don't I just do that? But I'll tell you, the large fluffy brush is good for getting in the transition area up here, and it's E50. The smudger is what they call it. Most people call it a smudger. It's a short shader, and it's an E20. The blending brush, this is a round dome blending brush. They also have another one that's more pointed, and it is an can I even see that anymore? E40. And then this is just your basic eyeshadow I like to put on highlighter, and because it's kind of a short brush. It's an E55, and then this is the tapered blending brush, and I think that's an E45, but you can see it's more like a pencil look, and that's for doing the crease to me. I also use the short shader, or what you might call a smudge brush. I'll double this for both going through the lashes to give me liner and powder, and then right at the base of the lash, and I'll also build the eyebrow with it sometimes, more often than others. So I'm going to show you today kind of a basic go-to, and one of the biggest basic go-tos that I have, and I've repurchased this, and that is the ROC. You can get this at the drugstore. It's ROC, R-O-C, Retinol Correction Eye Cream. And y'all, I gotta say, I really do notice a difference in the way that it moisturizes. I don't know that I've lost any wrinkles from it, but I don't feel like I've gained any. So I just use that much, just a little tiny bit. And I dot under both eyes with that full amount, and then I just start spreading it out. It's very fluid, so it's not pulling on your eye. Also, I don't think pulling on your eye is what causes wrinkles. I think age and dry, unhydrated skin is what causes wrinkles. I really and truly, I think sometimes it's even just hereditary. So now once I've gone through this, what I'm doing is kind of mashing down. Stay away from the waterline. But I'm kind of mashing down under here, and then I go up past it into the crow's feet area and just kind of do that. And then whatever I've got left over, I go to the little, some people call them the 11s. Mine is a 1 between the brows, and then just the furrowed brow area. And then I go back over here, and I'm just kind of rubbing it in real good. Kind of pushing down. I want it to get into the skin And then I'm going to go past and go up into the crow's feet and kind of go out. And then with that left over, I do my kisser wrinkles. I'm not a smoker. They used to call them smoker's wrinkles. Do y'all know that? And then I will just kind of mash it in, go back up to those crow's feet. You know, any leftovers, don't waste it. Don't ever wipe off expensive creams. So, then, while it's still very damp and even my finger's damp, I love this Mineral Fusion Concealer. This is a Concealer Duo in Cool. And it has two colors. The more orangey tone is where you put with your finger. You can use a concealer brush. I would use your finger. And you just go right there in the, right where the dip comes down where it's the bluest. That's the orange cancels that blue. And then you can just kind of spread it across and pat it again. I also get up in the side of my nose, and then I come down this side of my nose, and all it's doing, y'all, is filling in those pores. It's almost like a primer, and then I kind of blend it out. I can also go over the lid to kind of prime the lid, and then I will take the other color, the brighter color, and come from the outside in, like out here, and see how that's bright? You want to lift that area, and I go a little under there, kind of dot it, and I bring it in. Then I kind of dot it across, and I come down the middle of the nose on that, again, around this crease, and just kind of blend that out. Do the same thing on the other side. It's right there in that blue zone, the swoop down. I actually need to run up and get some more. I got this at Sprouts, which is our kind of au naturel grocery store here in Peachtree City. And I'm kind of blending out the side of my nose and coming in. And again, it's just filling in the pores. And then I also go right below my lips at the top, the crease in my chin, and fill that because there's holes there too. Okay? And I'm kind of blending out where the tear duct is and kind of blending over. And just kind of blending that down into those pores. And then again, I take the brighter from the outside in. Kind of blend it over. Come down the nose, again, right there. And the only reason I do down the nose and right here is the brighter white is the middle of the face. That's what you want to do. Remember, contouring recedes light colors, the brightening kind of brings forward. So again, I'm kind of blending that in, getting under the brow with that brighter color, and then just kind of blending this out. Now, that's for the eyes, but one of the most important things that I do use this for is, instead of using an all-over base, I do wish that it had a mirror, but usually cheaper packaging, they're saving you money, but they don't have a mirror. So anyway, I'm using the more orangey color, and see where I've got this age spot, and some people tell me that's from when you're sitting in your car, the sun hitting. Look how that just makes it, no kidding, invisible. Now, I'm getting so many age spots, and I'm not even joking about this, that I could do this all over your face, but that's not what concealer is for. See these age spots there and there? I just hit them, the darker things. You're not going to do your whole face. You're just hitting the darker, obvious things that just, honestly, they age you because they're age spots. And you just kind of blend them out. I've also got one here by the mouth, kind of a broken capillary there. Again, age and wear and tear on the body. Make sure you get around the nose real good on these little crevices and blend that out. I try not to get in these wrinkles, these guys that droop down. That is a structural thing unless you have surgery done. It's not going anywhere. My mom had them. It's just hereditary. I try not to put anything in them because it only makes them worse to have something in them. You know, it's sort of like a pothole. If you keep filling it, it widens it. It doesn't. And if you just kind of dab something on, remember to go back like there and blend it out, because it is orangey after all. And then I'm kind of blending out this brighter color over this area. Oops, I forgot. Right there. When you do your jaw down, it's so weird. It's almost symmetrical to your face. On one side, I have it on the other. No matter how much exposure I've had, so that proves it's not all sun. And just a couple of blemishes that I'm very proud of, because you only have blemishes when you're young. I'm just kidding. Okay, and again, I kind of thin this out on my crow's feet. Just rub your finger over it and kind of get some of that brighter color back off. And the reason is because, again, you're kind of feeling, do y'all hear that thunder, by the way? And that little noise that we all know is from the Weather Channel. Expect lightning less than a mile from your house. Expect it in soon. Okay. Well, we're kind of enjoying it as a backdrop. So you do see how that just kind of gave an all over, what would I say? One thing I forgot to bring back in here, I need to have one of my makeup cloths. But I'm just going to use a tissue, which isn't the best because they always fall apart. But to get that off, what this basically does is it just gets it where you're starting with kind of no age spots and no under eye circles. But then I will use my Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. I'm almost out, but I think that's one of the things that I got in shipments that I'm going to be reviewing, so I think I got it. And this big contour brush, and just do yourself some contour, you know. Go right here, get that fatty darkened a little bit. Make sure you go back and forth. You don't want to have a line right there. And then just all across here. And what that does is it just recedes it. I've got so many things to show y'all. I've missed y'all so much. Anytime I purchase something, I didn't even use it mostly. I think maybe a couple of things. Under your nose, I've got a large nose, so I go under, literally. Breathe in. Breathe out. Did y'all hear that thunder? Oh, Velvet, it's okay. She came here. She's scared. Okay, we're just going to give a little contour. All contouring does, outer temples, is it just kind of gives a not all over white look to your face. Or if you're not white, if you're another color, you use a darker color to recede. And I do it to recede the fatty. But you got to blend it down really good, especially on the neck, here. Don't just have a line there. Blend it out a little bit. Alright, so that's the first part of this look. I'm fixing